feed here. There I am. All right, grab your mics, guys, here. We got us all back on camera here. Yeah, what happened here is we lost the feed, and it was 100% my fault. I can't even blame the internet. I can't blame Wi-Fi. I can't blame anything. But we're back here live here, so give me just a second here, because I want to make sure that we pull up the right feed here. So go ahead, talk amongst yourselves. Why don't you guys ask yourselves how your days were? Some coffee talk.
Coffee talk. How's your day, honey? Yeah, I'm doing all right too. Mm-hmm. I'm doing good.
Mic on and talk into it.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
why don't I hear you?
Because you didn't turn it.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Check.
There you go. Got to turn you up. Got to turn your volume up.
There we go.
That's how that works.
So how was your workout?
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Okay.
Worked a little back.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get wide, darling.
Yeah. Trying to get that.
There we go. Okay. We're back live. Sorry about that, guys. You're going to have to actually reshare this now because this is part 2.
Uh-oh.
I would just call it part 2.
So how do I?
Hang on a second.
Maybe like this?
Yeah.
Nope.
See, they're coming back.
Oh, no.
I think.
I don't know. There we go.
We got 10 people live.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming back unless I didn't completely lose it. But anyway, we're here. We'll do it later, and it's amazing what I can do in editing.
Right.
Right. Hold on. Let me move this camera over here, and we're here now with Dylan. And Dylan, the sweet little Dylan. He's a tiny little guy, as you can tell. Just a tiny little fella. Hold on. Oh shit! God. What the hell is happening here? Like a clown car circus. I usually have Calliope pulled up for the circus that is the tech show, but I do not have Calliope pulled up today. But anyway, Dylan, thanks for having both of you. Thank you for letting me into your home here tonight.
No problem.
To have you here, and clearly, you and I are about the same size.
Right.
If I took my shirt off.
Exactly.
Which I don't want to do because I don't want to get into. I don't compete. I don't compete in the winter.
I would feel bad about how much I lift, and you beat me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, well, clearly I can bench like 700-800 pounds.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm at a whopping 215.
Yeah, that's what Sally's
Maybe.
do. But so you guys met. This is where this can get fun for me.
Yeah.
So innuendo and all kinds of things that'll come into my mind that's not actually innuendo in your mind. This is where the show gets good for me and more fun.
Right.
So how did you two? You're 10 years younger.
9.
Oh, okay. Like that makes it.
9.
Nobody cares about the year. All right. But you're 10 years younger than Niki.
Right. Roughly, yeah.
Okay. So clearly Niki isn't allowed around schools.
Right. No elementary school.
Can't. Not within 100 yards.
No.
So how'd you guys meet?
So I had I was in college. I was wrestling in college, University of Dubuque. Had a reconstructive knee surgery type ordeal happen, essentially. Met up with this bodybuilder in college. Moved home, and actually my insurance agent was one of Niki's trainers at the time.
No, she wasn't a trainer.
Your insurance agent?
Was she a client?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I guess she was a client. See, I don't even know how it all happened. She was a client and said, "Oh, hey, you look good. You should come down to the gym." And
sounds like she was hitting on you.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Who said that? Her?
Another older lady.
Oh.
This is a revolving door.
This is you just are attracting the older women.
I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I went in. I met Niki. I call her Nicole. Niki. And I started training as a teen bodybuilder underneath.
He was my
Niki.
first teen bodybuilder.
A teen body, and
19,
when you
19 years old when I first met Niki.
That's funny to me.
Yeah.
Just turned 19.
Just turned. Yeah.
Just turned. Yeah,
okay.
He was maybe like a month fresh of 19.
Just out of freshman year of college.
All right. So you're your freshman year out of college, and you meet Niki. She's 64 years old.
Right. Minimum.
I mean, how did this all transpire? How did this all happen?
What had happened?
That's what I need to know.
trained him for a show, you know, and he did good. He probably could have done better if he wasn't a, you know, shithead 19-year-old. And
he was 19 and you were 28, pushing 29.
Right.
Okay, just getting the math all right.
Exactly. And, you know, he was doing 19-year-old things and I was doing 28-year-old things. And then a couple years later, you know, he parted his way and I parted my way. And then a couple years later, we ran into each other at the bar when he was legal for alcohol. And I'm walking through the bar.
And now you're pushing 31, 32.
And I see him and I was like, damn, somebody grew up.
and all right, here, this is the innuendo.
Yeah.
All right, you with me?
Yeah.
All right, so you look at this young man who's 21. Okay, you're like gonna be 31
or older. I'm not quite sure, but
okay, or 32 or 33, and in your mind you go, I have to rape that.
Basically, it's how
was that what it was?
It was more or less. I saw him and I was like, wow. I was like, you really grew up.
Were you terrified of this old broad coming at you?
No. So when I first met Niki, when I was 19,
you can call her Nicole.
Okay, so
we know what her name is. We're not, the audience isn't that stupid.
When I first met Nicole when I was 19, I was the instant thought that came to mind, a young 19-year-old kid. I had, honestly told all my friends.
Yeah, you're like, this hot old broad's hitting on me.
One of these days, it's gonna happen.
Right.
Like
you're gonna hit that.
This is bound to happen.
Say the word. Say I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
I got this. Just wait. I got it.
You used patience and you just took your time with it.
Well, at first I didn't think it was patience. At the time, Nicole wasn't allowed or able to
go around children. We identified that.
You had to be at least 18 to enter her gym.
Type that password in there while you're doing that, will you? I don't know why that disconnected.
At the time, Nicole was actually married to her previous husband.
Okay.
So I had
the story's getting better and better and better.
Yeah, I do have some morals. So I never really tried.
I think I put the wrong one. I think I put mine in.
I never really tried to do anything. But when I was 21, she was walking in the gym, and I actually told a bunch of my buddies we're there with. I walked through the bar, and I said, "Hey, I know her," because everybody was breaking their neck. She's wearing these 6-inch stilettos with tight jeans and a tight shirt, and I was like, "Hey, I know her."
That should work.
And they were like, "No way." So I get her over. She hugs me. A couple months later, it's
not a couple months later.
It
was like a couple weeks later. I was like, "Hey, do you want to go out to lunch?" So I asked him out on the date.
So you were really aggressive.
She was very aggressive.
Thank you.
She
this
still
fucking
is.
password isn't working.
Is it for the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Here. Hold on
I'm
a
doing
second.
it left-handed. I probably typed the wrong thing.
Well, now you got to wait for it to. I don't know why it disconnected. That's very aggravating. Hold on. I gotta just keep talking. Keep this story going.
So then,
So then it's a couple months goes by, and here we are. She asked me out to lunch, and I pull up my beat up '93 Jetta, and we go, and this is
and the
girl,
rest is history, darling.
Yeah, this is a girl who I always wanted to try to impress, and here I am pulling up in a beat up '93 Jetta to bring out to lunch.
Because I didn't have a driver's license for him to go meet him, so he had to come pick me.
You didn't have a driver's license?
I was not quite a law-abiding citizen, so.
Oh, really? So,
Huh?
What? What did you do that cost you your driver's license?
I got arrested a few times.
Doing what?
I don't know, stupid stuff.
Oh, you have no idea what you were arrested for?
I don't quite remember, officer.
Plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. Okay.
Plead
Here,
the fifth.
Dylan, put your phone number in there. That's what your password is.
I know.
All right, so you didn't have a driver's license. He's barely legal to drink a beer.
Hey. I've been drinking beers for years.
No, but I
since
mean
then.
legally.
Oh, right.
And then you get in your mind, I got to rape that. And then Dylan's like, I'm telling all my friends I'm going to hit that.
And I did.
And you did.
I did.
And let me ask you this. So now you're a young guy. You're in your early 20s.
Yeah.
You're going to pop You're going to hit that.
Yeah,
okay, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bagged it.
And And what in your mind did that feel like? Told you this was going to get weird.
Well, I had to drive home at 4 a.m. Let's not forget that part of the story.
With an excessive erection.
Basically.
So I mean, when you're a young guy, and I know the answer to this question, but I like to hear other people talk about it. So you when you're a young guy and you have sex with a really pretty older woman,
right?
Okay, she's a third older than you at this point. Okay.
Still today, but yeah.
Still today, right? At that point, yeah, it's almost twice as old as you. But you got to have something that triggers in your mind that goes, I'm a fucking badass.
Yeah.
And what? But like you had sex with other girls before her.
Clearly.
Well.
Okay. So, but what were those
feel
experiences like compared to the one with the older woman?
Yeah, since I'm sitting here, I was.
Oh wow! Okay.
Come on.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
She knew exactly what needed to be done. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
don't
about.
Sit there and tell me you don't.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Any woman here that's listening in knows exactly what I mean here.
Right.
They know what needs to happen. That needs to happen for them to get what they need to get.
Okay, what now? You just went country. You went all like Plano on me. Hold on a second. You know what you need to get. No, hold on a second.
Let's hear it.
So, my first experience with an older woman, was with my ex-girlfriend's aunt and her best friend.
Your aunt's aunt's best friend?
And my ex-girlfriend's aunt.
Okay,
it was
so
two girls. Okay.
Yeah.
And they were my ex-girlfriend's aunt was the same age as my mom.
Yeah.
Wrap your head around that. You think 10 years was different. Wait till you get to 17 or something like that. But that experience is something that is like, it turned...
Euphoric.
It's euphoric. That's how you say it. I'm looking for words here, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking for you to come to me with not literally. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not going to come for you, I promise.
No, okay. Thank goodness. I'm so far away from home. But it's euphoric because it's suspect, and then all your friends, because
they wonder.
It's not like she looks like Rosie O'Donnell, right?
Right.
Yeah, she's a piece of ass, right?
How did you do it?
How did you do it?
Yeah.
So now, what was a story you say to your friends about how to be as cool as you?
Trying to comment
It
to my
literally
mom.
was...
Your mom's gonna hate me.
No, she said mom's listening.
I said, I literally told my friends that had known, literally, this is at that time, oh shit, it had been a 4-year story that I had known Nicole. This is a 4-year ongoing thing. And so literally when I had talked to my buddies who had known Nicole and known me training with her and everything else, it was just I told you so.
Oh, so you took that approach. You went, told you I was going to hit it.
Yeah, it was just, I told you so.
But you said to me earlier, now, so when you met him, was he beefed up or was he just more grown up?
He was shredded, but he wasn't nearly as big as what he is now.
Shredded. That's how I refer to myself when I get out of the shower. I'm like, yeah, you're shredded, Dad.
For a 19-year-old, he had very nice sculpted muscles, yes.
Okay.
But I
He
just
had a
left
good
college
physique.
wrestling at the time.
Right, because you're still in school.
Yeah, I was still in college. Yeah.
Right.
It's school. It's still
I'm fresh out of
school.
school. Yeah,
She's coming out of a divorce. You're just,
I'm just coming out of school.
right.
Right.
So now you start. Now at that time, were you into health and fitness? Were you or were you just getting into it?
So I mean, by the time me and her had gotten together officially, I had worked out on a regular basis, but I'd only ever competed in the show I ever competed with Nicole. So I never really minded what I eat. I never really minded anything of that nature because I was always fairly well at maintaining a decent body fat percentage without having to worry about what I ate, and I looked okay. So I never really worried about it. No. So I was into health and fitness in the aspect of liking bodybuilding, but never in the aspect of I need to focus on this is what I need to eat, when I need to eat it, how often I need to eat, in order to look the way I need to look. No. But I would go to the gym workout.
So what's the allure? Because I've seen pictures of you all cut up and ripped up, your back and stuff, but you're a big guy.
Yeah.
What's the allure of being that big?
So for me, it was, I come from a family of very short people. My short...
Achondroplasia short?
Let's say short and
stocky?
Quite large. Well, we'll say
okay.
large.
All right.
So
short and round.
Yeah, and my dad's side of the family, they're all big men. 6'2 plus, all of them. So I was kind of stuck in that midpoint. All the women in my family, maybe 5'1". Men in my family, 6'2 or bigger. I kind of got shafted and got stuck in the middle.
Okay.
But so for me, it was I was too short to be small and too tall to be little, I guess.
Okay,
So
all right.
Ladies
and gentlemen, write that down. I was too short to be tall and too small to be little, or too tall to be little. Write that down, please. I would like that on a T-shirt. If my team would please put that on a T-shirt by tomorrow. Have that for sale. I want $25 for those T-shirts. We'll put them in a package with a coffee mug.
And I just started working out to try to get to try to offset my height with size, to try to give the illusion that I'm a big guy, even though I'm really in reality not a big guy.
Yeah, but you're like 5'9". You said you're 5'7". Come here, hold on. Come here. Well, I'm 5'9".
Here they go.
Oh, I guess maybe.
Oh yeah, no, Dag's taller.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say you're a solid 5'7" and 3/4.
Yeah, I mean
5'8". Yeah, I mean
5'8's pushing it.
Well,
5'8's pushing.
I like 5'8" because that means that I'm 5'7".
Let's stop.
okay. Yeah, but see, I didn't. That's one thing I didn't notice when I met you, and maybe it's because we're close to the same height. We can talk to each other eye to eye, so I wasn't intimidated until I saw how big you are. Then intimidation is a whole different thing. So back to being intimidated by the big guy.
Yeah, so my goal was to just gain as much size as I could to try to offset the height. But
You just wanted to get wider?
Just bigger in general.
Yeah.
And, when I reached a peak, I mean, the largest I'd ever been, not competing, I was nowhere near in the shape to take my shirt off, but was 230. I realized I never wanted to be like most men bodybuilders. I competed in classic physique. And I didn't want to be the guys that were these mass monsters that are walking around at 280 plus. It just wasn't my MO. It's not what I wanted to do.
It's really, to me, I see guys that, like the Ronnie Coleman, so to speak.
Right.
And I'm like, who would want that?
Yeah, see, so I wanted to get big enough to where I was still aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. Somebody could look at me and say, wow, he looks good, but still big enough to where somebody thought I was at least big.
Yeah.
Well, you are big.
Well, then I've achieved what I wanted.
You are.
Can you just be his hype man and say that to him all day, please?
Just say that. Just keep it. It's just so he feels good about himself, so he comes home in a good mood. You look great. I'll call you every day with a daily affirmation.
I
Dylan,
would appreciate that.
Dylan, I want you to look in the mirror of your semi, and I want you to look at yourself and say, I am special. And your biceps look fantastic, Dylan. And I want you to say that to you.
Yeah.
Is there snow on top of that mountain?
No. Let's not do that.
He has our youngest one saying that.
Is there snow on top of that mountain?
She'll go up to him, she'll flex, and she'll be like, Daddy, is there snow on top of that mountain?
Oh, goodness gracious.
It's adorable.
I can't imagine, like me, like I don't date, and if I try to, it's always a disaster. But if I met somebody who was into physical fitness, I'd be the biggest fucking disappointment in the history of dating. It just wouldn't work for me. She'd be like, let's go for a run. I'll go, I'll catch you up. I'll catch you. If you get a start, I'm really fast.
Yeah.
I'll catch you by the time you get to the block, end of the block.
And then she'll back up at home with the sweat because you went down the driveway.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, see, I've never been on that topic, I'm not a cardio bunny.
Mm-mm.
I'm not. I sprinted in high school. I was recruited to sprint in college. Anything more than 100 meters, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not. I want to start running, but I really don't.
If you catch
There's
me
no reason to.
catch me running and I'm running and you see me,
Somebody's chasing you.
well, something or somebody
Something bad
Run.
is happening.
run.
Okay.
Run the same way as
That's
me.
kind of how I feel.
Because if you see me running,
I ran to the bathroom the other night and I had to take a break. I had to take a nap.
Yeah.
I took a nap. I got out of the bathroom, laid down on the floor in
that's
the
why there's
hallway.
a bathroom connected
Took
to
a
the
nap.
bedroom because I don't have to go very far.
Right.
Or else I would start zoning on the way there. You know.
All right, let me ask you this. So now we got to get into this. So here you are, you two buff this buff couple. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, and now your old lady girlfriend,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
almost 3 times your age,
Emphasis on old.
right?
Yeah.
Middle-aged wife to be,
Right.
decides she wants to be on the cover of Miss Jet.
Yep.
And on Ink'd Magazine.
Yep.
And she's bearing it all. She's naked.
Yeah.
This picture, buck naked.
Yeah.
And you look fantastic. I mean, the pictures
Oh,
are
she
classy.
does. Yeah.
So what goes through your head there?
Oh, nothing. I mean, I'm happy for her.
How many times have you taken these pictures to the bathroom?
I mean, every night, but that's besides
Okay.
the point.
Because there's people watching my show are taking these pictures in the bathroom tonight. And probably have been all week.
No, I
Look at that. My God.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
yeah. So no, I mean, I've always supported Nicole even before me and her had become like a
couple?
legitimate couple. Yeah, I always supported what she did, even when I was not competing on her official bodybuilding team. You know, it was always something that I'd always tried to talk to people into going to her. I'd always supported everything that she had done. I mean, she's fantastic in more ways than just one. You know, I mean,
Right.
She helps people achieve the bodies they want to achieve, and even if it's not achieving a body for competition wise, she's also changing and teaching on lifestyle change. So when it came to this, it was just, I have no insecurities of her posting a picture like that, because at the end of the day, she's not going to sleep in your bed, she's going to sleep in ours.
What do your friends say, though? I mean, these
Yeah, what do your
pictures.
friends say?
Oh, what do my friends say? I mean, I got
You want
my- well, you know, my
You want
uncle-
the trucker talk, or do you
yeah. I
want
mean,
the?
we can go
Breaker 19, Breaker 19. Hi, listen, this is Joe. Anybody seen the pictures of Dylan's wife? Look at
Yeah.
those nipples. They're fantastic.
Yeah,
That's the kind of way. That's the way people talk.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the way guys talk.
I've had a couple friends that have asked that, you know, like, what are my thoughts on this? What are my thoughts on that? I mean, and you know, doing a nude shoot was something Nicole always wanted to do, so it's not like it was something that I ever.
Oh, so this is kind of
Yeah.
this is fulfilling two things.
Yeah, this was.
This is
something-
this comfortable with your body image. You
and
know,
it was something too that I was happy about, that she didn't.
share that shit, girl.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you.
didn't have to feel. What I was more pleased about was the fact that she didn't have to sit there and try to achieve this body like most women who do nude shoots do. They do this complete nutrition transformation and achieve a body that most women can't achieve and do a nude shoot.
Look at
She
that
was
picture.
herself, did the shoot as a mom, as a worker, as a normal person, and did it. And when she decided that she wanted to post them for the essentially world to see, it was nothing that I thought twice about. I supported it. And
Did you ask all your friends at work to vote for her?
oh yeah, I have salesmen, I have customers, I have everybody that are
Spank
voting.
Bank is full over at your
Probably,
job,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, but hey, you know, it might win us.
I wouldn't use a
it might get
public
us-
restroom in your building.
might
It would
get us-
save my life.
It might get us $50K. So at the end of the day, you know, they can
Is
do
that what
they
that
gotta
what the
do.
prize is? $50K
For Miss Jet Set, yes,
for Miss Jet Set?
Mm-hmm.
What do they give you for Ink'd?
25,000.
So there's a possible $75,000
Yeah, so if they
Possible.
want to
daily double.
if they want to spink bank, and I mean, they can do what they got to do as long as they're pressing free vote.
As long as they're pressing vote.
Just vote. It
Wow.
only takes a few seconds.
It always only takes a few
Well,
seconds.
see, there you go.
Beat it like it owes you money. To Nikki. Everybody. Download Nikki's pictures. Vote
It's a
for her.
win-win situation.
Take the iPad into the bathroom. Do what you got to do. Just vote for her. Nobody cares.
At the end of the day, I don't have to spank bank it. I can spank it. You know? I
Right,
don't
yeah.
need to
Oh,
bank.
yeah.
Hey.
Wow, look at you guys. Look at how cute they are. Aren't they a cute couple? So, well, that was an interesting. That was something I want to. I mean, it's not something that would bother me either in a
right,
relationship. I'm not insecure that way at all.
No.
and I'm not a jealous guy. So, that stuff doesn't bother me. But it's curious because I think people want to know, it's hard because men are idiots. We are a really weird animal.
We don't want something touching that we've licked, like that's ours.
You're getting everybody spank bank ready. Guys are right now unbuckling their pants.
Right.
He said lick. It's like a South Park episode happening now.
I guess probably most men would probably really care.
Most men, I think, would have a hard time with it.
Yeah, but no. I've posted. When I used to post pictures, people.
There are some provocative photos.
Yeah,
but it was
also
to show his hard work.
It's the industry that we're in. That
exactly.
You're in.
Did you show your penis when you were bodybuilding?
No, it wasn't.
No, I don't have an OnlyFans. It's just.
I'm gonna get one. Go ahead. Keep talking.
But it's an art.
Yeah,
bodybuilding's an art, just like having ink is an art, and it's being proud of what you have and how hard you've worked for it, or the story behind the ink, and you accept it and you support it, and we both support each other.
Yeah, Niki's somebody who's spoken Arnold Schwarzenegger. She's been a member of supplement company that's been at the Arnold Symposium, that's shown herself, that's been around the industry. She's gotten third in the world in natural competition. She's done a lot.
Third in the world? Why didn't you tell me this when I was asking you questions?
I don't know. I forget.
She's somebody who had trophies that would line walls. She's supported thousands of people and changed thousands of lives.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, really, how many people can say they have spoken for Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Well, other than me. Well, because when he likes to talk about muscles, he usually diverts to me, and I do it in the Midwestern territory. I go,
right.
What you are doing now? I'll be back. Look at my muscles. Look at that. Go eat some pierogies.
So when she decided to do stuff like this, it's nothing that I wink an eye at. If it was to happen now or 10 years from now, it's something. It's something I'm always going to fully support, 100%. Never going to black.
Somebody just typed in, goes, listen, let us know when the divorce happens. We all want to be there at court. I don't think that was very nice. Nobody said that. I'm just kidding.
I'm sitting there looking at the phone.
I know, me too. Who said that?
What an asshole. That guy's a jerk.
It's probably Brian.
Right? Probably.
Speaking about this woman here.
Love you, Brian.
Changing lives here. I want to put something up here. And here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do this. And you're going to need to wear these headphones. We're not going to be able to hear it. I've already heard it.
Okay.
But yeah, I want you to hear it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here, and you're just going to put those on. The reason we can't hear it is because of the way that I have this set up here.
Oh, no, you're fine.
So, but it's a message for her.
I listen to podcasts all the time. I know what's happening.
Hi, Nikki. It's Heather. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry I couldn't make it to your interview tonight. I wanted to let the viewers know why you deserve to be on these covers of these magazines. You've made it to the top 10 of Miss Jet Set. You have the possibility of being on the cover of Ink'd Magazine. What a huge accomplishment for on top of everything else that you've done as a woman. I'm so happy to have met you. Walking into your studio was one of the best decisions that I made in my life. One of the darkest times in my life. And you helped me get to where I am today. I moved away for the first time from my family. I didn't know anybody. So depressed. I had so much anxiety. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't sleeping at all. Just trying to get every day to better myself and give my daughter the best life possible. You greeted me with open arms. We trained for about 12 weeks. So 3 times a week I look forward to every day I come in and have someone to talk to. Let alone have a great training session. And I ended up getting into some of the best shape that I've ever been in my life. I owe that all to you. As we became friends and you got to know a little bit more of my story, you kind of came to find out that the relationship that I was in wasn't going very well. And I ended up having to live in a hotel for about 3 weeks with my daughter. And you and Don at the time let me and my daughter come in and live with you. It's such a dark place for me that I never really want to relive that. But I want to thank you so much for helping me get me to where I am today. I'm so emotional because of you. I'm so proud of myself, and you gave me confidence. And I want to wish you the best of luck. Congratulations. You have a beautiful family, and there's only more good things to come for you. Thank you, Niki. Love you.
Oh. That was amazing.
Yep, it's always good when I make people cry.
Oh.
That's part of the show. It's always good to what
I
the
love
hell
you, Heather.
happened
Thank
to?
you.
Oh, I don't have my headphones on here. That was Usually I gotta hit him with a hammer, but I didn't need to do it this time. But that is lovely, Heather. And Heather is It doesn't matter because we're just about to end this now.
Okay, sounds good.
I bet it's back on now, but it's been it's blowing up here on my screen, so I don't know what I might have hit, but everything is here and it's coming through in the headphones. That's why I wear them. Are we? You got us back, Thomas. Thomas is my guy who always he watches every show and he always lets me know when we got things going on here. So, but it doesn't happen that often. But anyway. What do you got? What are they saying?
I said when they plugged the headphones back in, they lost audio.
Lost audio. Yep. Who said it? I don't know where we lost it. It's hooked up. Well, we can do it this way. All right, we're here. So, lost audio, but we didn't lose audio. We still have audio. So sorry about that. Shit happens sometimes. Listen, I want to say thanks to everybody who tuned into us tonight. Make sure you like, share, and follow this. Nikki and Dylan have a great story. Have a wonderful family. I got some cool prizes from the kids. And let's make sure that we get her on the cover of both those magazines. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
That's what I say. That camera up there.
Oh.
That's the one you're on. And sorry about the audio issue. As soon as I start playing with shit breaks. But that's why I go through so many cables all the time. Anyway, we love you all. Be good to one another. Treat each other well. And we will be back here on the Dag Show tomorrow with Felicity Joy. And we're going to keep you posted on what's going on in this kick-ass family here.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you.
Say it right into there. Tell them you love them.
Oh, we love you.
Love you guys.
Don't forget to say the Dag Show rocks.
The Dag Show rocks.
There you go. It's the only reason I drove 2 fucking hours is for that. We'll talk to you guys later. Be good to one another.